gobbles it up.
You know, the thing about making the All-Star team is like...
Oh, in and out. Dribble. Oh, my goodness, now three.
Nas is starting to build up a resume of tremendous facials around the league. The elevation that he gets, I mean, look at this.
Hauser has come in for Boston. Here comes Tatum. It's a three. Off. Rebound Horford. Back to Brogdon. Blocked by Brunson. This one's over. The Knicks have won in overtime.
Jalen Brunson. Look at this block here.
He had 2 blocks tonight.
Warriors don't have any monster leapers in there, though. Vincenzo looking. Pull away to the end! He laid it in with a second left! Memphis has no timeouts! That's the game!
In this game, you can't have those.
Oh, good try. Here's a steal by Anthony. Suggs is with him. Cole does not need help.
Watch Cole Anthony. Vince take it from here on the steal. Wide open.
He looked around. It's like, okay, we're clear for takeoff. And
Ooh.
you see right here, look at that. Just, okay. Stretched out.
Slow motion even better.
Has 27.
Well, get down to the other end before Giannis gets back up. One-handed pass that Turner wasn't quite ready for.
And Giannis with a dunk and a foul.
I mean, look, he takes off outside the dotted line. And I don't think Brissett thought he could get there. You see him get there. Gets knocked and turned a little bit.
Beverly to Schroeder. Schroeder in the paint. Throws it in the corner. Three-pointer. Won't go. Oh, put in by Beverly. Patrick Beverly above the rim. Throws it down. And the Lakers go up by 2.
Grizzlies looking to snap a 3-game losing streak that immediately followed an 11-game winning streak as Kuminga.
Murray navigating. Murray to Jokic. Jokic put it up and in! Nikola Jokic with his 25th point. Timeout called. Murray and Jokic. Peanut butter and jelly going to work in a sticky situation.
Watch, you finally get 2 guys just go it, and Murray forget Joker right there at the dotted line. His little...
It's always one guy that really stretches that percentage up.
Oh, way up and in, Luka. Luka's rainmaker.
He was really just trying to draw the foul and had the presence to get the shot up. It'd be one thing.
Here's Kyrie Irving driving on Melton and hangs. Oh my goodness, what a finish with the left hand. He hung in the air forever.
And he's been waiting for an opportunity to kind of get out of the shadow of Damian Lillard.
Great lob! Inside! Daniel Gafford.
What did I just tell him? Adjustment by Bradley Beal. I said, throw the ball up. No, look, and look what happens. That's the result. Love the adjustment by Brad, figuring it out on the fly. No pun intended.
Boys and girls, Daniel Gafford is putting on his own personal dunk.
He's through the forecourt. Stays on his feet. Gives it up to Isaiah Livers for a drive and a dunk.
Here's the kick out. Isaiah Livers with the wind up. And I mean, wind up, folks. Look at this thing.
Wind up and the pitch.
And we talked about the ABA days when he was coaching the Kentucky Spreads. We see PG stick the arm in, the steal, and the emphasis at the end.
Who knew he was Dutch? The windmill by George.
It's the interception, the steal, off to the races. A little showtime right here for Paul George. I remember those days.
You remember those days.
He makes them pay. 11-point advantage, largest lead here for the Bucks. Desperation shot for Jeff Green. Right before the buzzer went down.
How about that? In his career, he has made the most threes against the Philadelphia 76ers, the Bucks, the number 2 team that he's made the most threes.
There he goes, knocking down a mid-range shot right there. They have to find an answer.
Metu, oh my God! He came down on Rudy's head.
And that's great to see.
In the paint area. Okoro takes a bump, deals to Allen. Allen in the basket. He buries Şengün.
My goodness.
goodness. Wake him up, big fella. Wake him up. Doing a good job of taking his time. He saw the defense kind of laid back on their heels, so he took it right to him and threw the hammer down.
Hawks ball. Jalen Johnson right to the rack and jams it in the face of Norman Powell. Hawks lead it by 9. Biggest lead of the night. Jalen Johnson flushing it on Norman Powell. Our Zaxby's indescribably good play.
This is the play of the night right there. Just one bounce and goes up and flushes it. It's worth seeing at least 2 more times.
5 blocks for the rookie from Auburn. Double on Dinwiddie. Okay! Well, he didn't get the poster dunk, but he hits one from Holiday. Here's the 34-footer.
Shot it. Slung it, baby.
Anthony driving, deflected and stolen by Caleb Martin. That's the 17th Magic turnover. Look at that. Martin, what a play! The steal and the acrobatic score.
Change the game defensively, but also offensively. Handling the ball and getting to the rim with great finishes, great awareness.
Deep bag in the mid-range game.
Terry, a deep one.
Got it off the window! Here in Charlotte to keep the banks open on Sunday for Terry Rozier.
Love it. Rozier's not worrying about statistics. He's worrying about buckets. Never seen a shot go in that you didn't take.
Terry Rozier gives the Hornets the shot in the arm as we head to intermission. It's a 4-point game here at Spectrum Center.
Kicked out to Jalen Green. Green all alone. And he was blocked by Gafford.
Tell you what, Gafford definitely. And we know how that gets him motivated. I mean, that is prototypical. I mean, that's prototypical rim protection right there. He's going straight up.
Goes to Brandon Boston. Boston tried to penetrate. He got stripped. Cavaliers are really active. They forced 8 turnovers. Mitchell guns went off to Wade. Back to Allen. Allen in toward. Oh, Moses Brown, and he buries Brown at the rim. And how about this?
Now that's serious business right there. Wow.
That is our All-State Mayhem moment.
That's called, don't you stick your hand up here.
Moses Brown, 43% from the floor. They are 5 of 11 from 3, and that's helped keep them in. Kuminga! Oh, my goodness! A left-handed hammer!
Great plays here from Kuminga. First the block, then the take.
He's not in at this point. You'd think he'd stay out unless it got close enough that it was the feeling that the Bucks needed him. So you think he would sit.
Broke with a monstrous block.
No, definitely don't. The best shot blockers in the league, sitting at number 2 right now. Does such a good.
Largest lead of the contest for Brooklyn. Fair cross court. McBride drives baseline. And he got it packed by Claxton.
As a rim protector, watch him meet Miles McBride at the apex of that jump. Uses that left hand to say, not today, not in my house. My goodness.
Heck of a block. His mom, Nikki.
He had a
play to Georgia, yeah.
Remember we said Embiid missed 12 games, Harden 16, Maxey 19, and they're only 1 game on the loss side behind Boston. Oh, Embiid goes right around Jokic and then smashes the rim. Just been absolutely beautiful to watch. He's showing you his dribble game all night long. The power game down inside. He'll take the hits and he'll get to the line. But also the rebounding tonight by him has just been out of sight. He already has 16 boards in this game.
Russell has it with Clark in front of him. Here comes Edwards. Head of steam, high and mighty. Anthony Edwards. Very strong right there. Aggressive, attacking. Not afraid of Jaren Jackson Jr. and his shot blocking ability, but that first step, just a blur right there.
For Embiid from the floor in this game. Here's a lob. Murray catching and finishing. Great pass by Aaron Gordon.
Aaron Gordon made that look. He gave him a heads-up look, and he just released that pass. How about the movement and the finish? Nice.
Steph on the overplay. Steph with a steal on the save. Ricochet to DiVincenzo. Push ahead Curry. The step around, the floater up and in! At the end of this first quarter, but here's the steal. He's just not going to sit behind Scotty Barnes. Warriors come up with the 50-50 ball, and then you see where Anthony Lamb was. That game.
Strus for three. Oh, too much for Max on that one. Here comes Markelle Fultz, full speed ahead. Blocked by Caleb Martin. Defensive play of the game.
This may be one to challenge here. That's a gorgeous block by Caleb Martin.
They are home against Indiana when they get back to Memphis. Poked away by Anderson. He's been great all night. Leaves it for McDaniels. Big finish for Minnesota.
His versatility, getting a steal and a little Magic Johnson, I should say.
He owns it. There is no doubt.
I mean, it is just phenomenal, man. He's got such pressure on him.
Oh, there's a phenomenal pass as Jay Will sets it up, puts it on a platter for the hammer.
In your rookie season, I mean, look at this one here, folks. He just climbs the ladder and says, "Get out the way."
Right. Yeah. Present company accepted. Russell slips in. Reed hammers it home. Nas Reed. You're a little frustrated, but look, Reed dunking on the entire front line there of Memphis. And then the very next possession on the other end, drawing that charge and that offensive foul on Jackson. But Reed has really stepped up and played well in the absence of Karl Anthony Towns.
Kyrie goes down and Hayes couldn't make him pay. Long rebound, tapped over to Irving. Oh, how did he find him? Harris had it swatted. No foul called as Duran ended up on top of Harris.
The help by Claxton, and Duran getting it before it hit.
They double Barrett. They send it out. Tatum will call Randall, who just sledgehammers it in. Oh, what a play. Authority moments ago for the Knicks.
Partner, look at this. Gets right by Tatum, and he dunks with his left hand right in front of Tatum. I mean, look how difficult this is. Usually this has got to be a right-handed dunk. But he uses his strong hand.
A 2-point lead. There you go, JJ. Into the backcourt for Ja. 10 seconds to go. Morant, the crossover, the dish, and Clark, the flush to tie it.
Away. Swatted away by J-Dub. Kenrich sends it right back to him as he powers it down.
How about this? I'm not sure if that's a lob or a shot by Trae Young, but look what it leads to on the other end.
Rockets have out-rebounded the Wizards tonight, 47-36.
Kendrick Nunn looking healthy. Welcome to the Wizards.
So we take a look at our drive of the game tonight, presented by your Washington area Honda dealer. Kendrick Nunn rocking the rim.
Love that, making Gafford have to work it. Hey, Washington turning it over.
Shingun behind the back to Martin for the deuce.
It's not that Shingun's, he's showing off a little bit, but that's a natural pass for him is what I mean.
By K.J. Martin, Washington will still have it.
And those are true no looks. And as soon as he sees his guy, K.J. Martin, he's going around the back. And that's some nice English on that pass for the kid.
Shake Milton is on the floor for Philadelphia, along with Matisse Thybulle. Edmund Sumner checking in for the Nets. Here's Embiid attacking Claxton. Wow!
Step, and I asked him, this is the ultimate test guarding Joel Embiid, and he just smiled at me like, I've got some game too. And look at that, sends it back. I mean, you don't see many guys block.
Anthony sails it out to Jalen Suggs. Suggs pops it. Anthony way above the rim.
About that. What a pass. How about this? Look at Cole Anthony working that baseline. Great vision from Jalen to see him down there.
The story for the Clippers is what has happened lately. They've won 9 straight games in the Ty Lue era. James, oh, look out! LeBron James. Clippers
LeBron James here. Great spin on Covington.
Green hit the deck, but he's involved in the play. There's Dinwiddie faking the pass. Abdia closes out on Josh Green, who drives and pitched it off the glass. And his night of perfection continues. He's now 5 for 5.
Against Highsmith. Help from Vincent. Flip, no. Knocked out of there by Adebayo. Miami a chance to tie. Oh, Adebayo! Big finish! Kabam for the Heat. Capping off a 10-0 Miami run.
DeRozan trying to post. Vucevic drives it. Jams it!
Boots, don't do him like that.
He ties the game at 110.
With the left.
Back and forth, and Nikola Vucevic the hammer.
Oh, wow. On the shot blocker.
Rebound tipped out. Duarte through the hands of Hield. Ball is loose. Oh, the Pacers block it.
Neesmith got it on the other end. But you have to applaud the effort. Neesmith, you see he gets by Duarte to catch that one by Corey White. Just catches it.
Well, you're going to have that all night long.
There's a nice job defensively. They were trying to run that pick and roll again. It was knocked away by Collins. Dosulu.
Watch your head. Does anybody know how to post videos to Facebook?
I said this is a nice dish by Io to Drummond. Oh my goodness! He might have been on the poster machine, baby.
Eason driving, discarding Russell, missing the layup. Nate Knight, the hammer! Nate Knight! Don't jump. 4-point ball game here at Toyota Center.
Brown crossing over against Bowl. Rejected by Bowl. John Thunder lobs it. Anthony! Oh, man! Tell me that didn't happen. Cole Anthony on the receiving end of the lob from Wagner.
Watch the block. And then they're off and run. Look at Cole run the floor. Get out ahead. And Mo Wagner throwing it up so he can throw it down.
He knows he's sitting on 47. The second most points that he scored in a game this year. Right next to the 55. He knows that he's going for 50. He's got 50.
Ball bounces out, picked up by Morant. Bounce pass. Roddy reverses it in. A gem of an assist from Morant, his 9th of the night. Second.
See the fake there, and then Roddy, good job on the back door. Good catch as Morant with the setup. Catches everybody just watching.
Not to be in a position to block a shot because he moves so well laterally.
Garland to Allen. He gets slapped by Powell. Puts it up and in. And Jared Allen has a chance with a 3-point play. Top of the key, deals to Garland, gets it back. Mitchell picked up by Zubats on the switch. Garland knifes his way inside. How about that pass?
Bam Adebayo. Score one for the locals. How did Miami not notice? Let's foul on. Wow! That's a bonus 3!
Remember, this is his 15th game back. Second career 20-10 game.
Oh, Scotty, the reverse slam dunk. Scotty Barnes.
You see him going under the basket right here. He did look like he grabbed it a bit, but I don't think that helped him.
7 on the 24. Schroeder comes up. Brown struggling with a dribble, makes his move, pull-up jumper, puts it in! 35 for Jaylen Brown. It's a 5-point lead.
Barnes with Hernan Gomez on the floor. The pass outside, tip control, and a hammer thrown down by Shaedon Sharpe. Little.
Guys are feisty. Here goes Shaedon jumping the route. And he sees Boucher behind him. It's one of the really cool things about Shaedon.
The Grizzlies will go small. Tyus Jones in with Morant, Clark, Bane, Curry. You bet! He wants it to be challenged and reviewed for who it hit last.
Dinwiddie gave you just that slight pause. Kessler stayed with them and knocks that ball out of bounds. Out of bounds, and that is a big-time level move. Professional shot block.
Joe's pickup game, he is not a passer. He is a shooter, so he is spaced out, but he's also out of bounds. Steph. Oh, he hit a three, took the contact, and dances on his way back.
On the give and go. Hey, tricking away. Jose's got it. Gets it up to Herb, and he'll hammer it home.
It starts with defense.
Yeah, and Brandon got a piece of it.
Right, it starts with defense. You string together a couple more stops and a couple more layups in transition. Now you are at a 10-0 run. Find yourself down 6.
Back to Knight, over to McDaniels. Baseline drive. Edwards. In the paint, Euro step, left hand finish, beautiful. The Ant-Man. Attacking the closeout, great little hesitation there. Euro step, finish with the left hand.
In terms of taking over that leadership role.
Edwards in a crowd. Anderson behind the back. McDaniels got a three. What a play! And then earlier in the ball game, behind the back for three for McDaniels.
Conference would have a pretty good chance of beating.
Nas Reed on the Euro. Oh! Illmatic.
Gave Shimizu Metu the pump fake that time. Drove right past him. Avoiding the defender stepping up. Malik Monk trying to step up.
Dame Rocker steps, puts it on the deck, threads his way through, and dunks. Timeout Toronto. Damian Lillard, 28 tonight, but the Blazers down 14.
And I don't care what the score is. I want the teams to continue to play the way that they have played here over the last 7-8 minutes.
Sabonis, express yourself, Doma. Coach Jenkins about to raise the white flag here.
And you mentioned it earlier, too.
Leads by 22.
But you really want to work on your defensive principles regardless of the score.
Simon steps back. Oh, that's what happens when you get the hands up like John Wooden told. This play. Quick reaction.
Oh, that's a 20.
You don't have to react to overreact to Gobert in the paint. He's best at catching lobs and offensive rebounds.
A terrific bounce pass, a good steal off of Easton on Russell. As Torrey Easton is all over this terrific start for the Houston Rockets.
Be able to spin, take a step, extend, get all the way to the rim. It looked like he didn't even do anything, but it was pretty good defense.
The Bucks turn over the Pistons again, and on the push, Giannis! Boy, that looks good to see that again.
But if you want to, and you don't want to strip that away. Right. Ish. Cleared for takeoff. Man. Take away from the teams that watched him win a title. Not happening. Ish playing the passing lane.
Their defense needs him even more than their offense.
Clippers get a break. The head of Zubac, a little header.
In place, you bring in AD, perhaps. Yeah, George got caught in the air. Fortunate bounce right to man.
Well, Zubac probably grew up.
Coming off an Orlando game where he went 0 for 5 for the floor. He's on the board, and so is Luka with a difficult shot. That's his second make of the game.
Moving away from the bucket, that's a very difficult attempt. Luka able to concentrate enough to get it down, and the smart thing is using.
Simpson's done a good job on the boards, starting as Grimes drives. Beautiful up and under for Quentin Grimes, and a quick timeout from J.B. Bickerstaff.
And watch Grimes, the feline quickness, 6'5", swooping and hooping off the glass.
Steve Kerr not taking his final timeout here. Poole, eyes up, nearly fumbled the pass. Thompson, you bet! Klay Thompson delivers! Golden State takes the lead.
They've got an 8-point lead. If they lead by 10 or 12, he would go out.
Hachimura got it! Rui with the turn and score.
To this Laker club, they needed a little bit more size up front, and a guy that can score, he can score.
Nurk trailing, hops into it, nods at Dame, gives him a screen, opens him up for another three. Got it! Damian Lillard off that big old caboose of Nurk.
Lamb, 2-for-1 opportunity for Golden State. Poole just tried to remind Lamb of that, and Poole takes it into his own hands. JJ loves a teammate like this. Shot clock fading, or you're going for a 2-for-1. That's all right. I'll launch it from 30. Yeah.
Green to Fernando for the punch.
Good to see that connection. Didn't have it with Jalen and Bruno. And yeah, but look at Bruno here. Gets behind Charles Gibson. Beautiful pass there from Jalen Green. And Rockets just grinding along. But that's what Fernando.
Here's Simmons with 3 seconds to go. Head of steam, driving the lane. Gets the shot off. It's good. And one. A chance at a three-point play. Simmons is already 2 for 2.
Disappeared. And there were 3+ seconds. And look at Simmons.
Called at the end of the period. The review is to determine how much time, if any, to put back on the game clock.
Best net rating in the NBA, 5.9. But a steal right there, picked up by McBride. Quickly will fly in a floater and good. Count it, foul. Pretty play by Emmanuel Quickly.
And then it's off to the races. We talked about getting Quickly back integrated into this offense after that first half. What better way right here? There's the contact by Brogdon and the potential and one.
To free up Terry.
Turnover. Ball picked up by LaMelo. LaMelo left alone. DeRozan wants a do-over. What was he thinking?
Bad idea. We're using clock as well as trying to score. 8-point lead with a minute 20 left. Step down the lane. Step to put it up and in. A little shimmy shake.
Kid at Hearts. This was an and-one mixtape type finish. Look at the 13 of 20. 35 points, 11 assists, 6 rebounds, putting Toronto away.
Banchero against Hero, coming hard. Blocked by Bam! Another great defensive play. 2 blocks in a row for Miami. Bam! Down the runway for the score.
He defending at the rim well. Here comes Bam on the help as Tyler's getting overwhelmed. Just knocks it away. But the thing you got to love about Bam is he doesn't take a break. He continues to finish this play.
Step back. Is up, but not in. 13 points in the quarter for Edwards. Jackson run to the floor, and one of the few easy buckets he's had tonight. Hasn't been the Grizzlies' night here so far, but John Morant dealing no-look left-handed lob pass to Jaren Jackson Jr. I mean, that's impressive right there.
And the rebound finally bounces to Larry. Look at that hit ahead to Schultz. Butler hammered it down. Well, Jimmy will get the highlight. We're in the second quarter.
Jimmy getting after it here in transition on top of the basket. Carter Jr. surprises him. Boom, on top of the rim with that 2-hand crusher.
He's pretty crafty off the bounce.
SGA, game clock at 2. Steps back, wants the 3 to beat the buzzer. It does beat the 3.
They have it Mobley, three-pointer from moments ago. SGA says, I'll do you one better. Shot clock winding down.
Three-point basket.
As he makes it look so easy. He spent a number of years in Salt Lake City with the Jazz.
Wiggins. Spin. Allen was waiting for him, and he still somehow flung it up there, spun it home. Wiggins.
Portland the other way with 8:49 remaining. Dame along the edge. Van Vliet up on it. Watford to screen. Dame elevating for 3. Lined it up beautifully. Nothing but net.
Dame as well. Gonna look to get more of this when we come back from the break.
James, there's the double team. To Beverly. Beverly, a three-pointer. It's good. Patrick Beverly. And the Lakers go up by 2.
No dynamic shot creation with him on the floor. Backfill if you're Sumner. He does just that.
Boy, this Brooklyn offense is humming, as is Brunson on the and one.
Who are we and how do we win? They average almost 52 paint points. This is by design.
Here's Embiid. Shot clock down to 5. Wants to take Jokic. Step back 3. Hit it! 47 for Joel. Timeout. Denver. The man has put on a primetime show here today. And you just think of the shooting. He's 4 for 7 in the 3-ball. 47 and 18.
Get out of transition, try to get you some easy buckets.
Oh, Baca. Good for 3. So free throws are coming for the Orlando Magic.
See Bol there with the over the shoulder, behind the neck, left hand pass.